I went to a doctor appointment on January 15th for an ultrasound and just a checkup. They were more concerned with baby B, which was Halen. They did an ultrasound, and all of a sudden, you're sitting in there and the doctor's not coming back. Something's not right. They came back in and they said, all right, baby B, his umbilical blood flow is absent and reversed. He's not getting any nutrients. He's not growing. We need to monitor this. You're going to the hospital. It's kind of hard to relax when you're worried about your 27-week-old babies and they may not make it. So went in for the ultrasound. They said, same as yesterday, you bought yourself another day. We'll just relax and we'll do another one tomorrow. And I said, all right. We have 2 dogs at home, so I told my husband, go home, play with the dogs, let them out of the kennel for a while and play with them. And I'm laying there by myself, sent everybody home, and she checks me and she said, you're fully dilated and at a +1, the babies are coming. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. They cannot come. They're not going to make it. So I started to get a little scared. So I said, I need my husband here. There was no time for an epidural. They had to completely knock me out. Just before they did that, my husband came running in, grabbed my hand and said, I'm here. And he said, you made me break my one rule. And I said, what's that? I don't run. and he ran. We had a wonderful nurse, and they had scrubs waiting for him. And he got to the room, and she looked at him and said, you're bigger than I thought. We need different scrubs. So, you kind of have to have a little bit of humor in a situation like that. And I'm very thankful for our nurses for kind of trying to lighten the mood a little bit. I woke up, and I was in recovery, and I thought, what just happened? I couldn't see them. They were born at about 5:30, and I didn't get to see them till 2 a.m. Halen was 1.5 pounds, and Daxton was 2 pounds, 6 ounces, and I couldn't hold them. And that was the hardest thing, not being able to hold your babies. And I was finally able to hold Daxton when he was 5 days old. And I held him for an hour, and it was the best feeling ever. And Halen, he was a week old, and then I was able to hold him. Their nurses, I call it their nurses because she always requested our boys, and they were known as her boys in the NICU, made me feel much more at ease. I remember last year walking through and seeing everybody set up in the lobby, and I said, oh, it's Cares for Kids. I said, this is crazy. Now I am the parent with the children in the NICU. I said, this is crazy. Because, yes, we donate every year. It's such a wonderful cause. And if we didn't have events like this, some of the equipment and all that they use to help these kids. I actually got to hold both of them for the first time when they were 24 days old. And the nurse placed both of them on my chest, and Daxton grabbed Halen's hand. And they sat and held hands the whole time I held them. And it was so cool. We have the most amazing picture of it. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because if it weren't for people like you, our children, Daxton and Halen, they wouldn't be here. We don't know where we would be without them.